All right, well, good afternoon. If you all will take a look at your agenda that's in your program, I am your concluding remarks. Thank you. Thank you very much. My name is Terri Janison, and I am the CEO and president of the Grant to Gift Autism Foundation. And we are in a partnership with the UNLV School of Medicine, and we've opened up the UNLV Medicine Ackerman Autism Center. So it's really my honor to be here today and to be your concluding remarks. This is my third year to participate, and I have to tell you, I think they gave me the hardest job this time because I had to pay attention the entire day. So to provide these concluding remarks. So Kim, I think we're looking for those Red Bulls, as somebody had mentioned a little bit earlier. But what I wanted to share with you all, from my perspective specifically, was that in these past 3 years, I think today was probably the most mentally exhausting, but also the most intriguing from the conversations that were had. The information that was put forward for all of us was so rich and things that I believe that we can take back into our community and truly make a difference for the children that we serve. So I thank you for the program that you put together today, because I really do think that that was stimulating. So my goal, or my role, was to do a recap of what I heard. So it was really, really hard, especially after that last panel discussion. Anthony and Ramona specifically, they're probably two of the best principals that I've seen in this Clark County School District from when I served on the School Board of Trustees. They truly have the children's interest best at heart. So I know there's many of you out there, but those two specifically I've had firsthand experience with. So what I did is I tried to put down the top 10 of the things that I heard today. And we started out with Dr. Metcalf when he opened up. And what he said is, we will never find the key to education, but we have to keep trying. Number 2, we will do innovative research. We will be different, daring, and diverse. And no eye-rolling moving forward on the word diversity. But 2 of the things on the research that I heard that were presented today that struck me were the restorative justice research that's being done and the video game psychological assessments. Those are 2 things that I've just learned today, and I think it's amazing on the impact that it's going to do to help our children and this community as a whole. Number 3, the 7th grade picture that was drawn, and they asked us to view people and understand people, not just what's on the outside, but on the inside. I think that 7th grade picture will stick with me for a very long time. Number 4, we should all find out what our ACE scores are and realize that it's not a deficit of the person, and be able to acknowledge it. Not heard of ACE before. I'm definitely going to go take that. I'm going to ask my staff to do the same thing. I think it's an imperative view to look at ourselves through, as well as those that we work with. Number 6, we need to focus on, one of the panelists said we need to focus on funding, preparing students, and access, but mostly we need to dream. When we look at the city that we live in, they talked about the creativity that we have. We talked about the things that are out there in our casinos and the imagination that we have. Pull that into our education system. Be innovative for our children and have Nevada be that innovative education system that we should be and that our children deserve. Number 7, rethink the role of public education. Do not be afraid to fail. Someone said it earlier to me today, fail forward. If you're not trying and you're not failing, you're not going to move forward. Number 8, learn something new. Validate what you believe and just get up and do something. I think that was Dale Archeaga. And then number 9, Dr. Metcalf, during the journey we travel, just take time to reflect. I think that was very, very helpful in this interesting time. I will share with you a personal note that my daughter was at October 1, not hurt physically, but the mental part of it, it's fascinating to see what we all go through. So just reflect on that journey and how it affects us all. And number 10, I'm going to channel William and leave you with and ask you all to use the mantra. You want to do it with me? We can. Come on. We will. And just watch us. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for staying around to hearing your concluding remarks today. It's really been a pleasure to be here once again. And with that, I'd like to ask Dr. Medcalf to come back up.
Well, I have about 35 minutes of things I'd like to share with you. If okay, at least a few people. Thank you, Dr. Putney. First, I guess mostly what I want to say is thank you all for being here. One of the things that I meant to do this morning and I forgot to do, many of our faculty had volunteered today to serve as sort of table hosts. Unfortunately, we have reached a point in the day where many of their graduate and master's classes have already begun, so many of them have left. But I'm going to ask, for those faculty folks who are still here, would you please stand up? This could be embarrassing. Yeah, thank you all. It's always an honor to do this. People have been very, very kind, probably overly kind, in recognizing me. I need to make sure that I make very, very clear here. It is the work of my faculty and my colleagues in the College of Education and the support of people like you in the community that have made all of this kind of work possible. I tell my faculty not nearly often enough, but each time sincerely, I am honored to be the Dean of Education here at UNLV. I thank you all for your support of our college and of me, and I wish you a happy holidays as we enter the end of the year. Thank you very much.